All right.
This dude, I say, peace, King. Me and Cap about to go live.
Uh,
And if so, you can join us. I do say, I was just speaking. I saw your light on. I was just saying hi.
ah, oh man, that's funny. Hey, I guess that means no.
I'll throw him the link once we get our talking point and see what he do, man.
It's all good.
I don't know what that meant. I don't know what that meant, man. All
It mean y'all can get started.
right, all right. I'll let you be whipped off to be live in a second.
All right, go ahead.
All right, welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, Yankee Patai Muntu Nefer Amon Ra, aka DMG. And we back with our brother, the one and only Captain K of ISUPK, the Dogs of War and the Command Agenda. Before we get into our spiel, let me do my usual greeting. Let me say hotel to my fellow Kemetic brothers and sisters. Let me say shalom to my Israelite brothers and sisters. Let me say God bless to my Christian brothers and sisters. Islam to my Moorish brothers and sisters. Let me say assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters in the NOI. Let me say peace to them brothers and sisters in the nation of God and earth on 5%. Let me say what's up to the atheist brothers and sisters out there. Let me say John Bo to the rest of my brothers and sisters throughout the African support of the hearers. In the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. I know I say that greeting for one reason only. It's because if you black, I'm with you and I hope you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can have unity without uniformity. And we can disagree without being disrespectful and disagreeable. With that, let's jump right in. So, Cap, we had a debate planned for the 11th of next month. Things
Mm-hmm.
broke down between you and my bro. Nobody can trust and believe the gospel. Can you tell the people exactly what happened?
Well, I know that the people wanted to see the ISUPK in another victorious win. You understand? But this one will not happen. Um, it's one thing, to have a discussion, have a debate, over this information, right? It's one thing to kind of have your opinion about the ISUPK or even me. You understand? But it's a whole nother thing to turn around and lie and actually believe and say that you're telling the truth. That you're not being funny. You know, you're not joking. You're not being facetious. You're not pretending. You said you were telling the truth. And then when I said, okay, conversation over, and then the brother wanted to reach out to me and he tried to explain that he really didn't mean that, nothing by it, he still stood on the things that he had said was not true. And I'm going to give you an example of some of the stuff that he has said. It was that we call Commander General Hunter, he's our Jesus. He's not the Jesus of the Bible. He might be their Jesus. When we don't call him that, we don't say he is. We don't look at him as he's Christ. I look at Commander General Hunter. You know who I see? I see Commander General Hunter. You understand? That's who he is. He's not Christ. We don't worship him as Christ, right? Everything that we do is in the name of our King and in the name of the Most High. You understand? But I wouldn't expect Christians to understand that, because Christians think that Christ is God, so they you know, they don't understand. You know what I mean? He said that, you know, you'll get kicked out of school if you don't pay tithes, and we charging brothers up like females and talking to them greasy and all of that. You know, when all of those things are not true. You know, he said we isolating people from their families and stuff like that, when clearly I had stated that that is something that we do not teach in the ISUPK, is that you cannot be around your family. My entire family is in the Christian church. They are not in the truth. And at any moment, you understand, I can hang with them if I chose to. Never once has any of the generals or the captains over me called me and said, hey, man, you know you can't be around your family no more. Can't be around your mama, dude. I don't care how much, you know, you like going to her house on Sunday and eating dinner with her. You can't go over there no more. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody's told me that. You know, nobody told me, man, look, your dad, I understand that's your dad, man, but you can't hang with him. He ain't in the truth. You know, when I done sat on my dad's house and ate food, chicken wings, you know I love some chicken wings, and drank beer with him plenty of times. You know what I mean? Been with my over my mother's house. You understand? Constantly doing for her. You know, before both of them passed away. You understand? Chilling with, moved on her crib. She got a nice little crib. Turned around, moved on here. Turned around and was constantly ordering her food. She was always wanting something to eat. You understand? So if that's something that we teach, then I wouldn't have been able to do those things for her. You know, I got a cousin in the world. He kind of like my brother. You know what I mean? And me and him tight. But it's certain things that, you know, like for instance, he had like a little game night at his house, right? I went over, we kicked it. You understand? Wasn't nobody smoking no dope, but we was drinking. You know what I'm saying? He had some good drinks, and he had some good food. And guess what? Wasn't no abominations either. You understand? They just didn't cook it. I didn't come in there and say, man, you can't have no pork at your party. I know how to go there and not eat the pork. You understand? Simple as that. But I didn't come in like that. You know, it wasn't even like that. Everybody know where I stand. So I don't have to go around, you know what I'm saying, slapping people upside the head with the Bible talking about you ain't supposed to eat pork. Funny how, and this is what gets me. Funny how when I do go places, when we do have conversations, they bring it up. You understand? They know what I believe. They know how I stand. You know where I stand. And they say, man, all them wives you got, man, you know you ain't supposed to be doing that. Man, well, who said you can't eat pork no more? We've been eating pork our whole life. You see what I'm saying? So the family and my friends, you know, said in the world, they bring it up. I don't even have to. You understand? Because guess what? It goes against what they feel and what they believe. You see what I'm saying? So they be in their feelings. I'm not. I'm good. You understand? I hate the Christian church. You understand? And that religion, Christianity, with everything in me. But I don't go around my family that I know that's Christians, or just people in the world that's Christians, just, you know what I'm saying, with a sword talking about some, you know, death to Christianity. I don't walk around like that. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says that there's a time and a place for all things. Now, when go ahead. Okay, I don't believe that to be true. You understand? And number one, because, like I said, if you ever heard a class, right, and I'm going to start with Commanding General Yohana, General Mahaiman, especially General Mahaiman, right, and the captains over me, right, Captain Tazaria, Captain Malquad. I have always heard, if you ever having an issue on certain things, then you may need further counsel, right? Because there are questions that get asked in class. But then there are certain things that, specifically pertaining to your situation, we may have to discuss this. I may have to ask you some questions. I may have to dig a little further into what's going on, right? So, and I'm pretty sure that he did not do this. You see what I'm saying? Was dig a little further and find out if someone did say that, you understand? Because there could be a certain situation where, for instance, if a person is, okay, and I'm going to say this. When a person goes to a drug rehab, right, they tell them to stop hanging with the people that you know that smoke the drugs that you own if you're trying to get off, right? Ain't that what they tell them, DMG? Have you heard them say that? They say, you know what, don't hang around them, man. Don't be around those people. You might relapse, right? So, I mean, I don't know. He didn't present who these people were. He just made a claim, and that's what a lot of people do. They just make claims and say, well, I know somebody in ISUPK. They told me. Who is it? You know what? I'm going to give you another example. This was funny as hell. This one cat had left the school, right? And this was on a Facebook post. He had left the school, and he was talking real greasy. ISUPK, this, that. Woo, woo, woo. I jumped on the post, and what happened was the brother, he wanted to be in power, be in charge over the camp. And he just didn't get raised up as such. You understand? It's not, the Lord give rank. You don't just come in here and just desire to be, in a position and you just going to get it. You understand? That's not how this works. So you got to come in and put in some work. You know what I'm saying? If you want to turn around and reap a benefit or get on the mic and speak or teach the class, right? You got to put in some work. So the brother, I jumped on there. I told him, I said, bro, why you on his thing lying like somebody just mistreated you? You know what I'm saying? as if the captains or the generals over you just refuse to let you be in that position. You haven't done anything. And so then he started rambling on about, he said, on another note, he said, I got some information that'll turn around and put one of the brothers in the school away for life. I said, oh, you do? He said, yeah. He said, he sell drugs. I said, which brother is that? I said, so I can get him out of my school. You know what he said? Oh, I ain't no snitch. Now you ain't no snitch. You understand? But you got all this information that'll put him away for life. And see, what he thought I was going to say was, nigga, you lying. You understand? If you have such evidence, give it to me. I'm gonna get him out of here ASAP. You understand? I don't want no drug dealers in here with me. We left that alone in the world. You understand? We totally against drugs. So you got some info on somebody in here that sell dope? Where he at? What's his name? Oh, I ain't no snitch. You see what I'm saying, DMG? So that's the kind of stuff that be going on, man. Like I said, I don't know if he saw something on Facebook or not. But one thing for sure is he didn't present it. You understand? Present this stuff. Don't just be talking. If you know that somebody told you that, hey, man, this how they treating people in the ISUPK, get the information there. Get it. Make them prove it. That's what they like to say, DMG. Show me the receipt. You understand? Give me the receipt. And then we can go from there. But guess what? No receipt, nothing but just talk. You know what I mean? And a lot of cats actually need muzzles over that thing, man. You understand? They need muzzles over their mouths because a lot of them, they act and talk like women. They just be saying things in their feelings just because you don't like a particular group. I don't like the Christian church, but I won't sit here and lie on them. I don't like them at all. You understand? I don't like the Christian church, their religion. And I can't wait. And that's why I got in this school, you understand, to destroy the things that are keeping my people held in bondage, man. And Christianity is one of them. But I'm not going to sit here and lie on anyone personally. You understand? A debate, views, likes, whatever, it's not that important to me. You understand? It's not that important to me. My reputation is more important to me. And I know what I did to change my life to be in this position, to be where I'm at right now. And I'll be damned if I let some old soft Christian get up here and just lie like that. Hell, I even had a better conversation talking to the goddamn devil. Shame to say that I couldn't even work that out with my brother. I couldn't even get him to see and understand what he was saying was he was lying. But when Vocab Malone did that, he jumped right on your channel and apologized. He said, you know what? I spoke out of turn, out of line, and I said some things that was not true, and I am sorry. I apologize for that. He said that. He said he was going off what somebody told him. And that's the dumbest thing that you could sit here and do. What did he say, DMG? I think he said that Commander Junior Hahn is charging double tithes. That was one thing Vocab lied about. That there are special classes, captain's classes. You know what I'm saying? With all of us sitting in the same classes, getting the same breakdowns, learning the same truth. Ain't no advanced, that's what he called it, advanced classes. Ain't no goddamn advanced classes in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he fixed that though. You understand? And he learned a very valuable lesson at that moment, is that you can't just be going around believing what you hear. You see what I'm saying? Make them prove that. Me, I would go to the source. I would go to ISUPK if I had any questions. You see what I'm saying? Are you all charging double tithes in there? Are you charging double tithes? Do you have advanced classes? You see what I'm saying? And he said that we had to pay $800 for them classes. Yeah, and I have not been charged a dime for nothing that I'm doing, man. You understand? Number one, I'm doing it because I want to, because it's the truth. You understand? That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to do it. Ain't nobody told me that I had to do nothing. You understand? Nobody forced me to do nothing, man. Ain't nobody walked up on me and tried to strong arm me like what nobody was trying to make, like we just harassing cats and making them, you know what I'm saying, making them join us. We ain't hurting for members like that. We ain't even, that's not what we do. We don't do that. We're not going around begging you to be a member here in ISUPK. We're going to teach this truth, and if you want to get down, then come on with it. And if you don't, the Lord be with you. That's it. That's how it goes. Mm-hmm.
This video shared by General Muhammad, I believe it was from Black.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's talking about that. You familiar with the video?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he uses some strong language. And, you know, of course, everybody's like, you know, browsing, taking these men to task, talking crazy to them, etc. What's your explanation, if you will, for lack of a better phrase, for what was said in that video and why it was said?
Okay. First off, you know, Vocab is a coward. You know what I'm saying? But what he did was, you know, he chopped up the video and put his own little commentary on it. You understand? That's what he did. Now, you could turn around and make anything, you know, sound more leading to what you're presenting. You understand? By you doing that. You take a video. Did you hear what he said? You understand? Did you hear what he just said? You see what I'm saying? That's what he do. You know, when instead of listening and getting the full understanding, right? You only have to listen to the whole video in order to understand what he was saying specifically about tithes, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was a couple of videos, right? I think it was one with General Hyman and it was one with Captain Kapaz out of Indianapolis, right? And what I do know that General Hyman said, yeah, we must pay them tithes just like we're supposed to keep all the other laws, right? The tithes go to the men of the Lord that are actually doing the work. The Christians in the church are not doing the work. Singing and dancing and preaching and sliding across a stage in a shiny suit is not doing the work of the Lord. You understand? these fake Israelites, those cats in those groups that sit on, it used to be Facebook. Now they on Clubhouse all day and all night. You understand? The work is not there. That's not where the work is at. You can use that platform. We on all platforms. But that's not where the work is at. The work is in the school, in the streets. You understand? With our people. You know? So, of course, paying tithes, yeah, you're supposed to. That's the law. We do that as well as everything else that we're supposed to do. And he didn't say that you must give them tithes. You understand? Or get the hell out of school. Because some people just don't have the money. Right? It's a homeless brother. You know what I do use is, it was a homeless brother out in Philly when I went out there for my first Passover. Right? This brother was so dedicated. He was completely homeless, sleeping on the streets. And before this brother had a place to stay, right, he would come to the school, right? And if I'm not mistaken, Commander Junior Hanna gave him a place to stay. Remember, that was something else that the brother had said, that they have no home. We ain't got no homes in this place. Some of our people do come straight off the streets, man. And guess what? What's wrong with Commander General Hanna giving them a damn place to stay? You know what I'm saying? They come to you for help, then they come start serving the Lord, and then what you supposed to let them be out there on the streets? Or do you turn around and say, okay, this man or this woman to change their life? Commander General Hanna is giving homes and places to stay to a lot of people that don't have, right? Paying a lot of bills for people that can't pay their bills. Like, who would be mad at that? You understand? That's all I've seen them do since I've been in here. That's where I got it from. I got it from him. So I turned around and I started giving the things that I had. You understand? Stuff that I had, extra refrigerators. You know, I knew a brother that didn't have one in the school, right? He turned around, moved in his place. I gave him the extra refrigerator that I had so that he could have one so he could feed himself and his family, right? We was constantly, my rib was getting, from her job, she was getting boxes of like toiletries, you know what I'm saying? Tissue, soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all kinds of stuff. You know what I was doing? I was giving them to the brothers in the school that needed them. You understand? I give them to the people on the streets that ain't in the school that need them. You see what I'm saying? Man, we done gave away so many clothes. Look, we had so many clothes and we took in her and so much food that we had her. We had to send it out. The damn school was just full of food and clothes. And I had to send it in 4 different directions. I sent clothes, food, toiletries, and all of that to 4 different schools in the ISUPK. And you know what they did? They took that and they had food drives and clothes drives in their cities. And they gave it away there. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, what would be wrong with us doing that, first of all? You know, what's wrong with us taking care of our people? And guess what? The majority of the people that we feed are not in the ISUPK. But they don't bring that up. The majority of the people that we are clothing are not in the ISUPK. Go ahead.
So, and I ain't pat myself on the back for this, but why you think I always say that? Because I feel like people take that for granted. Because
They do.
most of the people y'all feed and most of the people y'all help ain't in y'all organization.
Yeah.
Which we hear that a lot. They only really want to they want to
Right. Right.
I'm just calling a spade a spade.
Right.
So you can't say that if majority of the people they help ain't in the organization.
Right. And look, let me tell you something that's funny. I done had full debates with Christians that come in our line to get food. And you know what I do? I chop their ass up. I serve them with these scriptures. And I say, all right, pull forward and we're going to fill up your trunk. You understand? I done had people that disagree with what I'm teaching. But I still give them the food, man. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I know you're a Christian. You don't know no better. You understand? But at this point, you need that food. So I ain't finna get in my feelings. You understand about this? I know you're a Christian. I know that you hate the truth. No problem. But guess what we do? We still load up their trunks. I'm telling you, I done had about 12 debates out there in the line where the Christians want to debate about the truth. Y'all Israelites.
Real quick. So you telling me
I'm telling you.
somebody in the line
Hmm.
waiting for food,
Yeah.
debating the person who giving them it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow, that's funny.
And we still give them the food.
That's funny.
We still serve them the food, man. You understand? I don't want you to die of starvation because you know what I'm saying. We disagree on what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? They still get the food, man. This ain't personal to me. You see what I'm saying? So, with the thing about the tithes, you know, we are supposed to be every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian is supposed to be paying tithes, right? And like I was saying, some you might not have it, right? And Captain Kapash spoke on that, and he said, if you turn around and you know you haven't paid your tithes for about a month or two or however long it's been, when you do get some money, pay your tithes, the stuff that you owe, right? Just catch up on what you owe. What's wrong with that? You have a bill, you got to get it caught up before they turn your services back on, and you don't say nothing about that. You'll sit in the dark, you'll sit in the cold without the heat. You understand? You'll turn around and you'll be damn near about to lose your whole place, about to get evicted, but won't open your mouth and say how wrong they are. But then because the cap or because the ISUPK say catch up on your tithes if you done, you know what I'm saying, missed them. Then now look at what they teaching. Did you hear what he said? They charging dudes up like females. When he never said, hey, turn around, and I have heard Captain Compassion, we all do that. We all throw in extra money. You understand? He turned around and said that several times. That's what he did. He said, man, I threw in some extra cash. On my top, paid my tithes and gave some extra. That's how we feel about this place. So how is he wrong for saying that? You know? He didn't say that you must put in extra. The Lord requires 10% of all of your earnings. And that's all Commander General Yohana asks people to do is to keep the law. That's it. Pay that 10%. If you would like to offer more, you can. You can. If you want to offer something, give a donation, you can. That's open. People do that. People turn around, like what you're doing. I have a lot of people that turn around and see us. You know what I'm saying? When we are out there feeding people, say, hey, do y'all have a donation box or a cash app or something? We would like to donate. And I give it to them, and they drop cash either in my hand, they drop them in the window, you know what I'm saying? I mean the mail slot here in our school, or they go to Cash App. You know, no big deal. They giving donations. Ain't anybody forcing no money out of nobody's pocket. That's silly. You know. So like I said, I'll go ahead.
You know, I salute y'all 100%. I salute Christian organizations, any organization that's helping our people that's in need. I salute you. But let me ask you this, because one of the things the brother said, my brother nobody was touching with it about people in the brothers in the ISUPK have to touch the line. But if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong. Compared to pimping, well, I'll say it again.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. What he said about pimping was he said that Commander General Yohana was pimping us. You understand? Yeah, he was saying that he pimping the men and the women in the school. And nigga, let me tell you something. I ain't never been the one to let nobody get over on me. You understand? And Commander General Yohana has not even tried to get over on me not one single time about nothing. You understand? And I'm not just saying that just to, you know, what they like to say, blow smoke up his tail or something like that. He hasn't. You understand? I have not heard Commander General Yohana or nobody under him say anything fraudulent. You understand? Or even try to make me do something that was immoral or any of that. You understand? I haven't heard it. I have not. I've been in here 8 years, and I have not heard the general say that to nobody. You understand? To where, you know, it'll be like, damn, what did he just say? Oh, I'm about to leave. You understand? Because I have heard some things in the Christian church that was real off. And you know what I did? I left that church. But I haven't heard anything that's off here. Everything that I'm hearing these men over me speak is coming about these scriptures. Right? Everything that's being taught is coming out of the Bible. Right? We don't teach that you have to be isolated from your family. You can't be around them. We don't teach that. It's not something that the ISUPK teaches. Individually, for a person's situation, yeah, it might call for that. It might call for you not to, you know, you tell your children that a lot of times when they are hanging around people that they shouldn't hang around, hey, don't be around them no more. They bad news. You're going to get into some trouble hanging with them. You know? So individually, you know, that person's situation, yeah, you might have to tell them, you know, stop hanging with a certain person or whatever the case may be so that they can get their mind right and build up their strength, you know, to resist whatever it is you're trying to keep them from. But as far as the pimping thing, he was saying that about the general, right? Which that's another lie. And that's something that, you know, in the Bible, you should not do. It's a sin to bear false witness. You know, Commander Junior Hunter is not pimping anyone. You understand? Nobody has forced me or told me that I had to. And I'm gonna give you a story real quick. At one time when I first got in here, I was a trooper, right? And Captain Mawakwa, they called me one day. It was Sunday at about 10 o'clock, right? And Captain Mawakwa said, hey, he said, now I had started going to class up in Indianapolis and camp on Friday. And Captain Mawakwa said, hey, I'm gonna see if you can be in Chicago every Saturday. So he heard me pause as we was talking. I sat there for a minute, you know. I'm like, damn, every Saturday, Friday nap time, Saturday, you know, I got contracts and all the, you know, I got my cleaning business, you know what I'm saying? I got all kind of stuff I got to do. I'm like, damn. All right, you hear me? So I turned around and paused for a second. I'm trying to add this up in my head. You know, I'm like, Indianapolis Friday, Chicago Saturday. And then he said, go ahead, think about it, man, and let me know what you can do. You see what I'm saying? That's what his response was. Think about it and let me know what you can do. That's what he said. He didn't say, man, you must be in Chicago every Saturday. And then I sat and I thought about it, you know. And I said to myself, I said, damn, you know what? Let's do it. I'll do that. Because like I said, I wanted to be on the street speaking. That's what I wanted to do. And then when the opportunity presented itself, I thought about it. I said, damn, you know what? Boy, I was busting my balls, you know what I'm saying, trying to get back home on Sunday to clean all them damn contracts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was getting it, man, I'm telling you. Ribs, kids, everybody. We cleaning like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we could have. Hey, I'm telling you, look, man, and like I said, it was every Friday. I was leaving St. Louis to get to camp in Indianapolis, then turn around and hit Chicago, then hit back, and then turn around and work the whole damn Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but he didn't force me to do it. Nobody told me, man, you better do this or you're going to get out of school. You see what I'm saying? So no one has forced me to do any. Like I said, I wanted to do it. I sat back and I thought about it. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I did. So, you know, that's a lie that Commander Junior Hound is pimping us and making us do things. What he said about the multiple wives things, he said that we are using that for our own sexual perversion. That's what he said, right? And we're not making our wives do any threesomes. You understand? You don't have sex with, you know, say for instance you got two wives and you and your two wives is in the bed with each other. That's lesbianism. That's homosexuality, and the Most High is against that. So we don't do that. You understand? If a brother ain't got no game to get a woman, I mean, what the hell are you doing? You understand? We ain't got to use nothing like multiple wives, because guess what? Sisters don't like multiple wives. They don't like it. You understand? So who just running up on the sister? Yeah, baby, yeah, I got 5 wives, you know what I'm saying? I want you to be my 6th wife and all this. And they like, really? You know what I'm saying? And they just melting all over and like, yes, I'll do it. No, they not. You understand? I get a lot of sisters that be like, oh, no, I ain't sharing my man. And, of course, we don't lie to them. You know what I'm saying? And tell them, no, I ain't got no woman. It's just you, baby. You know, that's you know, Jake good for that. You understand? Our brothers is good for that. You married? They be like, nope, I ain't got no woman at all, baby. I can't handle you. You too much for me. I know I can't handle 2 of them. Woo-wee. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Christians do. You understand? Christians do that. Christians will have a wife at home, but then turn around and get with what they would call a side piece. And then once they main wife find out, just like cowards, they leave the damn woman that they've been side piecing all this damn time. They leave her alone. And that's weak. You understand? That's weak as hell. So ain't nobody using multiple wives just to get no woman. You understand? So, you know, I don't even know where he come from with that. But anyway, like I said, you know, Cap run that good game on him, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't turning around and throwing scriptures at no sister as soon as I meet her. You know what I'm saying? Talk about multiple wives. You going to be my 12th wife. That ain't how we do that. But we do let sisters know that, hey, yeah, I got other women, no doubt. Cause guess what? She deserved the right, you understand, for you to tell her the truth. You should do that. You should be honest and tell that woman, you know what? Yes, I got other women, and I want you to be mine too. You should do that. It works. You know what I'm saying? It works, DMG. Trust me. Go ahead.
Speaking on the subject of multiple wives, got the brother Israel Doctrine trying to get in, trying to tell him how to get in. So if he get in, he might switch up a little bit, just to give you a heads up.
All right, no sweat.
But yeah, so I mean, all in all, of course, I'm disappointed. I was hoping y'all brothers worked it out. Of course, we was doing our first attempt at having a paid debate. We went charging number 5 office, so the more people the better. And we did have about 8 people who were saying, yeah, I was gonna pay for it. So I'm like, man, I can't. So, you know, I'm personally disappointed that it couldn't be worked out, but it is what it is. You know, y'all Bible thumpers, man, y'all have more big than anybody.
Well, here's the thing, man. You know that. Yeah. You know, it is what it is, and here's the thing. You know, people that are not in the truth, they hate it. You understand? They absolutely hate it. And I'm going to tell you one of the biggest reasons why they hate the ISUPK and they hate the truth is because it goes against their love for the so-called white man. That's the main issue that they got. You understand? The white man, now we know the white man is known for sleeping with everything, right? Children, other men's wives, men, you understand? Animals, everything, right? But we can't somehow have multiple wives. We can't have, you know what I'm saying, 2 and 3 grown women, but the Christian church can molest children, right? Preachers are notorious, like all them women that is, I never understood that. Even when I was in church, I used to look at the women and to see how they be dressed up, and they have on their best outfit, and it's fitting a little bit, and them curves and them melons be popping, and all they looking good up at the front, right? And all 10, 15 of them is dying to be with the pastor, and the pastor don't want none of them because he gay. You understand? Like, I never understood. I'm like, damn, here it is. All these women want you, but you want a man. All these women want you, and here you are being accused of molesting children and touching them when they come in for prayer and stuff like that. You know, so I'll go ahead.
So our brother outside the pew just put in the chat a little while ago. He said, didn't one of y'all Israelite brethren murder a girl in England? That's what Israelite do. He asked him a question. Now,
He said, did we murder who?
he said, didn't one of y'all Israelite brethren murder a girl in England? That's what Israelites do. And I know me and you was talking about that off camera. So let
Yeah.
me ask you the question I said I was going to ask you.
Go ahead, bro.
Because that brother wasn't in the ISUPK, am I correct?
That's correct.
Because I know it was IUIC.
Right.
Why do you think? Because you had that situation and you had the situation, I believe it was in either Arizona or New Mexico, where the brother accused his queen of sleeping with his brother, killed her and shot his brother. I think the brother may have died as well.
Mm.
Had the shooting at the store that was owned by the so-called Jew.
Mm-hmm.
None of these situations involve ISUPK.
No.
But they came straight to ISUPK for when the situations occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it is they conflate the ISUPK with these incidents?
Well, the number one reason is that they want to see the truth destroyed. That's what they want to see. So if they can get something on us and say, see, I got them. Here they go. They did it. This is what they did. They got the proof in their hand, right? This is what they did right here. Look at them. They shot this woman. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say that there is something defiled about the ISUPK. You understand? That we're defiled in some type of way. And it's just not here. You see what I'm saying? You can, what they say in the world, you can miss me with that. You understand? They missing us with that, man, because they tried with the other what was this? It was on a it was several cats on I forgot the name of that show where it was an Israelite dude that molested his own damn daughter, had children by her and all kind of mess, man. Had like I think had about 4 or 5 kids with his own daughter, man. Straight up, no lie. This is on the documentary. You can find. I'll look it up, and I'll get it for you. It was something new that came out. You know how they be having like For My Man, and you know what I'm saying. Man, what's the other one? Man, you know what I'm talking about. Those little shows like that. This was a new one that they started running, and that was sad, man. That was sad to even hear that. You understand? But he was an Israelite, but he wasn't in the ISUPK. It was another incident. A cat from GMS had turned around and had, I think, 3 or 4 wives and murdered one of his wives and her son, because he said that he believed the son had a demon on him and he was going to be a homosexual because the daddy was. You see what I'm saying? And he was doing all kind of stuff to them women. You know who they tried to say that was? They tried to say that he was in the ISUPK too. You see what I'm saying? They want to turn around and they want to see us. It's just like how they did Christ. They lied on Christ. They lied on our King. That was completely sinless. But they swore up and down he was breaking the law every time they saw him somewhere. So that's all they trying to do with us as well. Now, do some people not know the difference in organizations? Some don't. But most of them that's spreading these lies, they know what the hell they talking about. They know that the groups, you understand? Like the dude that shot his woman, I believe. Like I think that's the one you talking about in Arizona. You understand? I can't remember where this cat was at, but he shot his woman for whatever the reason. I forgot what it was. And the first thing they would say, I saw that. I think so, something like that. And the first thing that I saw when I turned on social media that day was ISUPK wrong. This brother murdered his woman. And I'm looking at the dude, and I'm like, you could tell this cat ain't ISUPK. You understand? It's just something about the soldiers that I rock with just ain't like other brothers, man. You understand? And you could tell that this cat was not ISUPK. at all. And then when I dug into it, I didn't even have to dig that far. All I had to do was just click on the brother profile, and then bam, there the group was he was in. Don't even say ISUPK. So a lot of these people, man, just don't even have integrity. They just want to just blame us for something, and they pin it on us, and they done.
So the brother say, speaking in general terms, so he's speaking in general terms also.
But I don't do that.
He just said, he didn't say ISUPK, he said Israelites. Because
You-
you saying things about the church without naming specific churches, so he did the same thing.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
Drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, let them come on in.
Welcome right quick.
Yeah, you know, and see, that's a coward move, right? Because now when I do say certain things happen overall, when I'm saying child molestation, of course I can't say that every pastor has done that. But when I look them up, the ones that have been accused of it, you know that church right on Natural Bridge up in damn, what is that? Pine, what is that? Is it Pine Grove? Sit right on the corner, St. Louis Prophet.
It close to Normandy or?
It's right before that gas station and the you know the strip mall with the liquor store and the auto zone and the doc. That you know since I was a kid, that man had been being molested. Charged, accused, and found guilty of molesting children. You understand? I remember my family used to talk. We used to stay right down the street, like 3 houses from that damn church. And they used to say, now that dude, I could put my hand on him and say, he actually molested children. He was found guilty of it. But yeah, as far as under that banner, Christianity as a whole, then I can speak in general and say, yes, they have done these things, because you go through each denomination, you go through, you know what I'm saying, every city, they're molesting children. It was a church here, damn, what's the name of that? This is when Missouri upped the ante on the law here, which it should already be up there anyway, right? This cat here in this church just simply touched this little girl, and that's considered child molestation now. So you'll get the same thing for you just putting your hands on her body some kind of way, touching her inappropriately. You get the same thing as if you actually stuck your penis inside her. And guess what? That's how it should be. Because you shouldn't be inappropriately touching no damn child. I'm sure her mother looked way better than what she do. You understand? I know.
And even if she don't, motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely. You're damn right.
Let's just be real about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got our brother outside the cube in the building, but before he asks his question, I wanna do this right quick. I wanna play a little something. The audio may not be where it needs to be, but even if it ain't, you can look at it and read it to see what our brother got going on. So I'm gonna play that right quick, and then we're gonna let our brother ask maybe 3 questions, get a little back and forth, get some answers, and then we're gonna talk about it.
All right, no sweat.
All right. All right, back to business. So y'all see that our brother got a food drive going on, going down. Is that this Saturday the 19th?
This Friday on the 19th, y'all. It's going down. I appreciate that, DMG.
They feed anybody who show up. They don't have to be members of the ISUK. Guess what? Some of them don't even be black. and they still get fooled. How about that for a so-called hate group? But go ahead, Q. And what you got for Captain K?
Yeah. Peace, man. Peace to you, peace to the brother. Lamar.
Shalom, bro.
My first question is, what do you guys do differently than the Christian church, as you say? Because everything that you're saying when it comes to tithes, and, you talked about how people are saying, man, they missing out on tithes, and you guys are not forcing people, but you're leaning on them heavily to get these tithes in. The Christian church does those things. When you talk about, passing out food and clothes and things like that, the Christian church, as you put it, they do the same thing. So what are you guys doing differently that they do?
I got you. You said we hang over the head. What did you say when you said that? We do what over the head?
I say you lean on them strongly
We
about paying their tithes.
we lean on them strongly. What do you mean by that?
So you
Give me.
remember when you were saying earlier, you don't remember when you were saying earlier how you encourage people to pay their tithes, and you said a few people had missed them, and then you started pointing out like, hey, you pay your cable bill, hey, you pay your light bill, and you don't have no problem paying your lights because you'll be in the dark. Remember that part?
First off, what I was explaining when I said that was a video that one of my brothers did. You understand? So those were his words that I was repeating. You understand? That he said in a video. And his topic was tithes. Now, we're not leaning over anyone's head about any one specific law. We must keep them all, right? You'll see classes where the class is about not celebrating holidays. God has a law against American holidays. So around the holiday time, you really hear us jump on into that because the holiday is approaching, right? Tithes, we get on tithes. A lot of people ask us questions and then we give them answers. Sometimes that's the topic. We go over the entire Bible and all of the laws are essential. Now, when you talked about the Christian church feeding people, yeah, they do, but that's not where we got it from. You understand? We got it from Christ when Christ fed that multitude of 5,000 people. That's what we take after. We're not taking after the Christian church. And more importantly, what we do that they do, which is completely different, is we actually teach the truth. We are in the truth. They are not. You cannot, the things that they teach, you can't find in the Bible. Right? Now, of course, the pastors do teach, you must pay them tithes. They lean over your head if you don't pay them their money. Creflo Dollar, there's a video where Creflo Dollar said, you know what, I was thinking about putting, like a siren in the church that would go off, like the machines at a casino when you win, ding, 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 ding. He said, I was thinking about putting one of those in the church for when the people don't pay their tithes. But then I thought, no, that wasn't enough. He said, I'll just take you out back and line you up against the wall with an AK-47 and shoot you when you don't pay the goddamn tithes. Now, that's leaning over your head. That's what the Christians in the church do. Commander General Yohana has never said no such thing. If you don't hurry up and pay him his tithes, he gonna shoot you. That's not what he said. He did say that. Yeah. Yeah, that's leaning over people's head. Right? That's forcing people to pay them tithes. But we don't force people to keep the law in here. If you want to be in here, you want to be a member, guess what? Keep the law. If you just want to be a student and just listen and pay your tithes and stuff like that, you can do that. You understand? But if you're going to get down in this truth, you must keep the laws. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's delve into a little bit of the dishonesty that you're displaying right now. So number one, you said that you guys didn't get it from the Christian church when we talk about tithes and feeding people. Well, you say you got it from Christ. Well, guess what? They're Christians. Christ is in their name. So they
okay.
Whoa.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop you real quick. Hold on 1 second, bro. No. Hold on, slow down, brother. 1 second. Let me stop you real quick, because this is my show, and you just tried to present something as if I was being dishonest. I was not being dishonest about nothing. No. Hold on. I want him to finish, but he sounded like he finna go on long, and he just tried to present something that was not true. So if he can wrap up his thing he want to say, then I'll hear him out. Oh, okay. Come on with it. I'll hear him out.
Right. You gotta hear me out because you blew me for about 2 minutes and didn't even answer my question. My question was, what do you guys do differently as regards ties?
Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me? I said we got it from Christ, brother. It's in the Bible. Paying tithes is a law, just like not eating pork is a law. That's what we got it from the Bible. We didn't get it from the church. We're not following what the church does. We're following what Christ.
See, listen. I asked you a question and you gave me a response. You didn't give me an answer, so let me ask you again.
Here we go. Here we go. I just said what we do differently. We get it from the Bible. That's different, brother. We're not following the Christians in the church. You can't sit here and say, because I can show you a scripture where Christ actually went and checked those religious leaders, what you would call them preachers and pastors of today. Back then, when you understand the Pharisees and Sadducees, where he checked them and said, you all take tithes, but you turn around and omit the rest of the law. That's what we're doing differently. We don't just focus on tithe. You're not paying attention. You so in your feelings about whatever it is you asking me when I said we teach all the law. That's what we doing. That's what we doing different, bro. That's the church is built and founded on tithes. This school ain't found on tithes. It's founded on the truth. So that's completely different. You're not understanding, bro. Because are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Well, stop all the other stuff and get to what the questions is that you wanted to ask me. Let's get to that because you sounded a little crazy here, bro.
But see, that's the thing. I'm asking questions and I'm getting responses and I'm not getting answers.
They are answers. You're not accepting them. You're not accepting them, brother. You're not accepting them. Go ahead.
Okay, so now when I ask you a question, if I ask you this time, if you don't get it, I understand. I'll just move on. So I'm asking, what is the difference between you two groups, if you will, between the so-called Christians, the Christian church, and your group, as regards to feeding people and paying tithes? I'm not asking you where you got it from. I'm not asking you who you're emulating. I'm asking you, what is the difference?
Okay. I'm going to answer again. And I said, this is what you will find in the Bible, right? You will find tithes. That is a law that all Israel must pay their tithes to the priests, to the men that are doing the work. I don't know how long you was in the group, but tithes is a commandment. Just like you're not supposed to eat pork. Just like you're supposed to celebrate the Passover, right? These are all commandments. These are laws and things that God has in the Bible that we are supposed to follow. Christians, that's their foundation is tithes. The Christians take up roughly about $50 billion a year. And what are they doing with the money? Living whatever lavish lifestyle that they want. You know what? When I came into the truth, I found out that I drive better vehicles than the generals in my school. Right? Commander General Hanna don't drive a flyer whip than me. Right? General Hyman don't drive a better whip than me. Okay? So they're not taking the money. You want to see what we're doing different? What we're doing with the tithes, you know how much money Commander General Hanna gave away just last year, and that's just for a small organization, right? We small in numbers. The Christian church is large in numbers. And Commander General Hanna gave away over a meal and helping people, right? Feeding them, clothing them, housing them, paying for funerals, stuff that he don't even like talking about. You understand? He don't even discuss it. But these are the things that I have seen him do, right? So when you talk about what's different, I said the biggest difference between the Christian church and the ISUPK is that we are founded on the truth. We're not founded on money. Money ain't what built this truth. Brotherhood is what did it. Sisterhood is what did it. Not cash. You see what I'm saying? Because what we do in the ISUPK, we take our own cash and we do the things that we are doing. Okay? So it's a big difference in what they are doing, giving away food and clothes. Who even knows why they doing what they doing when they molesting children? And I don't give a damn because you give somebody a food box and then you asleep with their wife. I don't care because you will give away 10 outfits dressed to what is it, dress for success. I don't care because you put that together and then molest the damn child that's going on the interview. Are you crazy? I don't know why they doing what they doing. But we are simply doing what we're doing. We're following our King's footsteps. I just said that. The Christian church is doing whatever they doing for whatever reason they doing it for. But us, we are serving our King, like what the scriptures say. And when we went in the scripture and saw our King, you know what I did? I took and put in this school that I'm in right now. I put the scripture up on the wall to where he turned around and fed 5,000 people. You know what we started doing in this school? We started feeding them right here in this school. Our school is small. Our school is small, brother. And it says that on this plaque that I got on the wall, I can show it to you. It says big things happen in little kitchens. And it's got that scripture to go along with it. And you know what we was doing? We was feeding a lot of people in this school, man, giving them fresh, hot food when they come to get the other food that they would receive from us. And then you know what? They ain't got to do nothing strange in exchange for no food box. Ain't nobody trying to touch them, molest them, or mac on them, or none of that. We following Christ. They fed our brothers and sisters because they needed the food.
That's excellent. That's excellent, but that's
Mm-hmm.
see, it's clear this brother doesn't get it, and that's why he went on to talk about
Hey.
cars and whips and stuff that didn't matter. So I'll go ahead and move on to my
Move on, cause you sounding real ridiculous, bro. And I'm about ready to go on and drop you anyway. You understand?
Rabbi Lewis, so ask your second question.
Yeah, ask your next question.
Right. Yeah, that brother Captain.
Ask your next question before we go on to drop you, my man.
Be about it.
Yeah, come on with your next question, bro, before we drop you, man.
Brother, relax. I've been showing you respect this whole time.
Bro, just come on with your next question before I drop you. Come on.
Okay, relax.
Bro, come on with your next question before I drop you.
Bro, I'm trying to ask you, but you keep
Come on with it. Come on with it, bro.
So now,
Give him a chance, Cal. Give him a chance.
Come on with it.
yeah. So, an Israelite, one of your Israelite brethren murdered a woman in England. Is that correct?
No, none of my brothers murdered anybody.
So, aren't you an Israelite?
I am Captain DeGaugabaugh of the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Somebody that turned around and claimed to be an Israelite outside of my organization, that's just what they are. They're an Israelite outside of my organization. I'm not taking responsibility. You know the brothers that sell drugs on the corner, right, and shoot each other over the dope? 8,000 brothers every year that go come up dead because of black on black crime. They are Israelites too, right? They're Israelites too, right?
Brother, listen.
They are Israelites too, and I just told you, and see, this is why I said I'm going to turn around and drop you. I'm giving you the answer. They are not in my organization. So I am not going to turn around and take responsibility for something someone else did. No one in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge murdered anyone. Did you understand my answer to your question?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, DMG, drop this brother, man. Drop this cat, because I'm done.
All right, man.
He an idiot. The brother is an idiot. Drop this brother, man. Drop that brother. He's an idiot. I just said that nobody in my group murdered anybody. You can't turn around and because GMS molests children, nigga, you think I'm finna turn around and be, well, take it back. Take it back, because I don't know if they actually did it, but they said that you could sleep with a girl as soon as she come on her period if she's 9, 10, 11, or 12. Sound like a child molester to me. Sound like a child molester to me. You think I'm going to be affiliated with them? The same way we not affiliated with the Christian church because of the evil things that they do. I'm not affiliated with GMS or whoever this Hebrew Israelite brother that murdered his woman. I'm not affiliated with him either, because we ain't murdering our women. And if you're too damn stupid to understand that, I don't have time to rap with you. And that's what the whole point. You see where these Christians be coming from with their disingenuous questions. You understand? All they try to do is trap you up in something. They sound real silly. And I don't have time for ignorance. You understand? If you had a real question that you wanted to ask me, that's cool. You understand? But you just wanted to be an idiot up here because I answered clearly. You just ain't accepting my answers like I said. You didn't even accept the answer that this person is not even in my group. So they not my brother. I don't even know this cat personally. You understand? Come on with it.
Rabbi Lewis, you got 2 questions for Captain Day.
Yeah, how you been, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Good, big bro. How you feeling, bro? What do you eat, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's good, bro. Always an honor, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Captain, how you doing, bro? I'm just Shabbat.
Hey, Shalom, brother. Hey, it's Tawab. I'm chilling. What's going on?
How was this Shabbat, brother?
Oh, it was Tawab. You already know.
Good, brother. That's good. Actually, I want to sit on debate with you, bro.
You say you want to what?
Sit on debate with you on right here. Right now.
You talking about right now? That's what you want to do? You want to debate?
No, in the future we can set up a debate.
Oh, you want to set it up? That's cool. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, get my number for Fiona. Definitely set it up.
I got you.
I just got 2 questions. So,
Go ahead.
you got, go ahead. See
No.
that, brother?
No, I'm saying go ahead. I got you. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay, great, sweet. So you guys, the Mishnah,
You said, do we keep a listing?
the Jewish Mishnah, you guys ask the use
The
the Mishnah.
mitzvah? No, we don't do none of that Jewish stuff.
The Mishnah like it's a book.
Wait a minute. What you? Okay, hold on. What you said? Try to speak up for me a little bit. I thought you said the mitzvah where they turn around and I think that's where they make the little 15-year-old little boy have sex or something like that. That what you talking about? What you?
Excuse me. The Mishnah, M-I-S-H-N-A-H. It's a Jewish book called the Mishnah.
Uh huh.
You guys use that and ask the kids.
The Mishma, and what is the Mishma?
I'll spell it. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, so I can look it up.
It's M-I-S-H. M-I-S-H-N-A-H. Mishnah.
Mishmash.
Mishnah, brother. M-I-S-H-N-A-H.
Mm-hmm. Mishnah. Uh huh.
Yeah, you see that?
Okay, the Mishnah is the first. Let me see.
If you can read that.
To study and review secondary and the first major written collection of Jewish oral traditions, which is known as the Oral Torah. Okay, as far as the Torah, yeah, we do. That's the first 5 books of Moses. So as far as the Torah, yeah, we keep the Torah. We read from the Torah, teach from the Torah. I got several right here at the school.
But do you guys follow the Mishnah?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it's called the Torah. And if I'm not mistaken, the Mishnah is something totally different.
Yeah. That's the Torah.
Mhm.
Oral Torah.
Right. No, we don't get down with none of that.
Okay, so kind of futile to bring this up, or irrelevant, but you believe that the original Jews were black, right?
That's what the Bible says.
Oh, okay, the original Jews were black. Okay, so why does the Mishnah say that Abraham, he's Shepard, and who was his wife, Sarah, right?
Sarah, uh-huh.
When they went to Egypt, right? And Pharaoh was like, I want Sarah. Who's the Sarah, right?
Say it again.
Remember the narrative where Abraham went to Egypt and he had his wife with him, and the Pharaoh was like, he told Pharaoh, "That's my sister," because he wanted to sleep with her.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You talking about the king of Abimelech?
yeah, remember the king of Egypt wanted to speak with Sarah, I believe it was.
Yeah. It didn't necessarily say that he wanted to sleep with her, but he said just in case they ask, we're gonna say that you my sister, so that they won't kill you and then rape you or stuff like that.
Right, but he said she was fair, right? I mean,
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was beautiful. Absolutely.
why would she call? Was she in her 90s at that point? Like, why would he call 90-year-old woman beautiful?
You said why would they call what beautiful?
When this happened, this narrative happened, Sarah was probably in her 80s or 90s. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah,
In terms of her age.
yeah. You said why they call her beautiful?
But she was probably in her 80s or 90s. Yeah, did you
You
know that?
you ain't never seen a beautiful old lady?
Okay.
You no. Answer that. You've never seen that? I see them all. Yeah, I see them all. Man, look, I seen some sisters in their 70s and 80s and look like they in their damn 50s. You understand? I've seen some sisters that look good and young, huh?
You say that's not the norm, though. You say that's an anomaly, if you will.
Would you say that's not normal? No, I wouldn't say that that's not normal because our sisters, you understand? Well, since the drugs and the pork and shrimp and all of that, sisters have been looking a little rough nowadays. But I still see a lot of sisters. You know what I'm saying? They don't do drugs. They don't eat abominations. There's a lot of sisters I talk to that's in this, that's not in the school that, I ain't talking to like my wife or nothing. Just I have conversations with them. And they look damn good for their age. They 50 and 60 and 70 years old. And guess what? The only way you can really tell is by their hands. All the, the veins popping out their hands. You see what I'm saying? But in their face, they look good. They real pretty. You understand? So that's not abnormal.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's speed this one up so we can get to the next question. I'm gonna get out of here in like 10 minutes.
I mean, come on, thanks, man. You always out, brother. Good to hear you.
Likewise.
We definitely got to switch them up, man. Me versus the bar. But,
Captain 10K. The
Yeah, that's
dog
right.
for my UPK.
that's right. That's yeah. So why does it say, you still there, Kabar? 'Cause I can't see.
I'm here, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. So the Mishnah says that Abraham and Sarah were in the land of the ugly black. It makes sense because they were in the land of the ugly blacks, and Sarah and Abraham were fair skinned. What do you do with them?
You said it was fair skin.
Yeah, it says that they were in the land.
Okay. Now you do know that fair skin in most cases is talking about our light skinned brothers and sisters. They're still black. Light skin, yeah, light skin. They're still black. It don't mean that they just don't. It don't necessarily mean that all of our people were completely dark skinned. Like
That's logical fallacy. That's logical fallacy because
You-
the Egyptians
you said.
light skinned black.
You said what?
That's a logical fallacy because the Egyptians were light skinned blacks. They were not like super dark. They were like brown skinned. So my two questions, and then we gotta
What?
go. Why does the Mishnah say that Abraham and Sarah were in the land of the ugly blacks, and that Pharaoh wanted her because she was fair skinned?
Okay, the scripture talking about her being beautiful is one thing. Her being light skinned is something different. And I'm not getting your point because our people have always been different shades of brown. Some get darker than others, right? But they're still, what I'm saying, at that time, of course, Abraham and Sarah, they were not Israelites. Israelites came after, but those are still our descendants. And I'm sure. I mean, our forefathers and our foremothers. So I'm pretty sure that it did not change just when we became Israelites. We started getting a lot darker, or we started changing up colors. Then it's always been like that. So I'm not even understanding what you're asking and why you even asking that question.
Okay, like I said, we gotta set something up, me versus you, brother. Whenever you're done with the honor, brother. I know we have to go. So my last question would be, why does the Mishnah as well said it to Jews when he neither Germani nor Kushi, meaning that we're neither white or black, but a Middle Eastern complexion with flavor.
Okay, well, when you go to the Bible, right? See, what you have to do is if you find some kind of outside source, it would have to line up with the scriptures. And when you go to Jeremiah 14:2, it says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. And when you dig up that dirt that's in the ground, it's brown. You understand? So it's so again. So hold on. I wasn't done saying what I was saying. So again, you understand? You know, if that Mishnah says that the Jews were actually black, then it could be something that we could look into, and it might be say authentic, but it's not. It's clearly not, because if you said that it's saying that we're not a race at all, you understand, we're not black at all, then that would be a lie. So no, we wouldn't use that.
So you say Edomites for the white man, right?
Absolutely.
So why is Job 30:30 does Job say my skin is black upon me, and Job was an Edomite?
Job was not an Edomite.
Of course he was.
No, he was not an Edomite. What white man say my skin is black? You understand? He was not an Edomite. You understand? He stayed in that land, but he was not an Edomite, bro. You understand? That's what you don't understand. No white man has ever. I don't give a damn what happened to him. If he get burnt, he'll never say his skin is black. You understand? I pulled out this fact in a debate about King James, right, being black or white. And they have an article out where it says King James, the black boy, right? And it's because you damn right. And it says that he's black because of the color of his skin. You understand? Not because he's a white man and he's going through some things and he's sad or whatever it is. It's because of the color of his skin. And Job said that same thing. And that's because Job is black. You understand? He's black skinned. He was not an Edomite. And then I'll give you this. I'll tell you this. Even though Job was not an Edomite, right? Those twins, Tia and Tamara, wasn't it Bob Marley, right? Damn, it's an actor. I forgot his damn name, but his daddy's supposed to be white. It's a lot of people, right, that end up mixing. Who? I'm not sure if his father is white or not. Yeah, Bob Marley definitely. His father is white. His father, he was a child molester, like most white people, where he molested a little girl. He was stationed in the military in Jamaica, and he turned around and was molesting Bob Marley's mother when she was like 15 or 16. You understand? Giving this little girl money because they poor over there, and he was molesting her and had a baby by her. You understand? But Bob Marley passes for black, right? Tia and Tamara pass for black. It's a lot of people that turn around and have mixed with our people, and then they turn around and they may have this same color skin, but they don't have this same type of blood. You understand? So it's all about the bloodline anyway. And Job was not an Edomite. You understand? And you cannot prove that. Him living in that land does not make him those people.
Okay, hold on. We gotta go. So I hate to. Well, we have to go. So Job 2:11. It says who he was an Edomite.
It said he was a what?
Hold on. Before I read Job 2, what tribe was Job from? What was he?
Job wasn't an Israelite.
What was he?
You understand? So you got to turn around. This was oh, you said what? No, he was definitely Shem. If I'm saying he's not a Edomite, that would mean he comes from the so-called white man. He would come from Esau, but he doesn't. And you got to show me how he does. So you're gonna go to Job what?
Chapter 2 verse 11.
Job 2 and 11. Go ahead and get it to me.
Now when Job's three friends heard of all the evil that was come upon him, they came everyone from his own place. Eliphaz, Temanite. Eliphaz was his best friend. Two Eliphazes, right?
Keep going. Keep going. Come on with it.
Oh, we gonna keep reading. We'll try which Eliphaz the Temanite from.
Come on, bro. Make your point. Let's go.
Okay, and Bildad,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
had made an appointment together to come along with them to confront him. So those three best friends were all Edomites.
So why? So how does that make him a Edomite?
And all his friends were Edomites. First and second thing,
What? How?
who was it?
Bro, how does that make sense? You don't know any black people that got white friends today?
Okay.
Do you know any black people that have white friends?
Yeah.
Do you know any black people that live next door to some white people?
Yeah.
Okay, so how is that gonna make you them people just because you friends with them and live around them? I just said that just because you live in a land, that does not mean that you are those people. We're living here in America, right? And they call us African Americans,
Yeah. So if you go,
and we're neither one of them. So you gotta do more. You got to do more than pull. Wait a minute. Hold on. You got to do more than pull his friends and say that he's white because he hangs around white people. You got to prove to me that Job is white.
yeah, Captain,
Hey. I know y'all are enjoying this back and forth about the guys y'all worship.
I know you ready to go. Come on with it. But brother, I'm gonna call you. We'll set it up.
I'm about to go worship my God, and that's my wife's young. So I'm gonna let y'all brothers go ahead and say your goodbyes. Rabbi Lewis, either text me or hit me up in my inbox about what you're gonna bring to the table for Captain for the debate. We got outside the cube in the chat that want to bring a debate for Captain. So
No sweat.
per usual, everybody want all the smoke with you as far as Paradigm Shift TV 314 is concerned. So,
Hey, that's perfectly fine.
but I gotta get out of here, man.
All right, no sweat. Did you say you had 2 more questions or something like that? Or was you good? Was you ready to wrap up, DMG?
Yeah, we don't wrap up, but I told Rabbi Lewis to hit me up if you want to bring.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Even if we just do another show where you just take questions from everybody like you normally do, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, right.
Ain't no thing.
Rabbi Lewis, I gotta go. I apologize, bro. But yeah, just hit me up with a debate topic or a bill topic. If y'all just want to come together, bill, have a dialogue, whatever the case may be, and we'll get that together.
that's good, brother.
All right, hey, but before you go, I ain't get a chance to do this with Cube, and Cube, I apologize for that. Tell everybody what you got going on, Rabbi Lewis, as far as your books and everything you're doing.
Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, thanks, brother. I'm gonna publish all the study. Go check my books out on Amazon.com. Tell Rabbi Lewis, check my new stock book out for Home Hustlers if you wanna get the stock investing and swing trading. Thanks a lot.
All right, Cap. Let everybody know what you got going on, particularly with the food drive coming up this Friday, and where they can find you, YouTube channel, social media, all that good stuff.
All right. Of course, we got the usual food drive going on. It's going to be this Friday on the 19th from 1 p.m. to 3 or until all the food is gone. Right outside of our school, 5261 Delmar Boulevard. And Lord will, we going to the reservations this Sunday, right? At the nominee reservations out in Wisconsin. I believe it's in Wisconsin. And the brother who's in charge of that, mighty warrior, DeBar Ma, that's over that zone, has been in several different reservations teaching, feeding the people, doing his thing. So he done pulled together something big to where we're going to try to take a lot of food, a lot of clothes. 'Cause he went out there and he asked those brothers and those sisters at those reservations, what are they lacking and what do they need? And they said, around this time here, we need winter clothes. You know, they just don't have them, you know. And so we putting together. We already got a nice little donation sitting right here by the door. We got a bunch of clothes that we're gonna take. We got a whole bunch of food that we're gonna take out there. You understand? And we're gonna be doing that this Sunday, Lord will. St. Louis to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Or unless we might have to just if we can't all make it, then we just gonna send what we got. You know what I'm saying, to help that brother out and what he doing out there. So look for that too. You understand? Because the ISUPK is actually doing the work that nobody else wants to do, which is to help the people that nobody even gives a damn about. You understand? So, like I said, tune in, and we'll do it again. DMG, I know you got to go. I know you got to go. So I know we had some more questions, but we'll get them. Or did you want to bring them out real quick before we roll? Or was you done? No, I said, did you want to bring the last two questions out, or are you ready to roll?
Yeah. I gotta go.
Okay, no sweat.
We want to say this. Again, y'all just heard what Cap said about the food drive. I want to be clear, as always, they don't turn nobody away. Whatever race, ethnicity, creed, you get food. But my brother's been labeled as a hate group. I just want to call out the bullshit. So, anyway, again, my brother out there in the streets, feeding our people, teaching our people, trying to get our people to move forward in power in his particular way. Y'all ain't got to agree with him, but you can't deny what he's doing. So, it is what it is. I fuck with Cap a long way. That's what it is. So, if you got a problem, kick rocks to your toes, please, as my grandmother used to say. That's my brother, Captain. I apologize for cutting it a little short, Cap.
That's all good.
I got my priorities.
Hey, I hear you. Hey, do your thing, brother. I ain't mad at you.
The rubbing their hands trying to get some smoke with you. So,
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. It sounds as if they rubbing two wet sticks together trying to make a fire, man. It ain't, you know, this is something that, you know, we didn't hit this already, you know. So, but I mean, we'll more than gladly do it again and chop your head off. You understand? Well,
Hell of a debater, man. So,
yeah. Well, it's
say he want to debate you on the God of the Bible. Point blank.
yeah.
Straight up debate.
He thinks he's a debater, but he's really not. You got to be able to listen and see what people think they doing. It all that side talking. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting to the point, you got to prove the points wrong. You can't talk your way into a person being wrong. You see what I'm saying? You got to prove what I say. It's the point that's wrong. And that's what a lot of cats don't know how to do. And that's why I was saying we just going to go and drop this cat because he's not listening. You understand? He just want to turn around and prove his point to say, well, see, that was what you just said. You ain't answering. Yes, I did. You understand? You're just not accepting the answer. So, you know, like I said, so.
Real quick, if you say he debates you on whether or not y'all are hateful, then I'll take that debate.
Hey, go ahead. Yeah, I got you. That's no debate. He can. You know what? You know what? You know what? These people that say that we a hate group before he.
Real quick, you're not a Christian.
I got you.
You're not a Christian at all. I mean, I know why you say it, though.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying.
I think you didn't call me a Christian.
I'm telling you, anything outside of the ISUPK is Christian. You understand? But here's the thing. You know, before you even want to take a ISUPK as a hate group, as a debate or a discussion, right? You got to turn around and prove where we hated someone. A hate group is a person that go ahead, brother.
You already know what I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
Show me ISUPK hanging white people.
Come on. Come on.
Enslaving white people.
Come on, man.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Come on. That's what I'm saying.
That's all. Like, bro, for real. I'm dead ass with that.
Yeah.
So,
hmm
that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you.
Much love to my brother Q on that. I think
Right.
the God of the Bible exists.
Let me
That's what it's made.
and let me
From the black
Let me read the definition of hate group. A hate group is a social group that advocates and practices hatred, hostility, and violence towards members of a race, ethnicity, nation, religion, gender identity, sexual orientation, or any other designated sector of society. Now, who have we acted out some violence on? You understand? And see, this is the problem with our brothers that's outside of these four walls. Not you, DMG. You see it. You a different breed of a brother. You understand? But they turn around and they see the hatred that we have for the white man so much to where they can't see how much we love them. You understand? They cannot see how much we love blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, all because guess what we're teaching our people, which is what's in the Bible, is that the white man is the devil. You understand? He is the murderer and the oppressor, the greatest murderer and oppressor to ever damn live. And he's been murdering and oppressing black people. Now, go and attack that hate group. Let's see you conjure up the goddamn nuts to go and speak against them like what we do in their own damn capital. You understand? In their own society, in their own country, in their own cities, we speak out against them. I had the police even come to me in U City. You understand? And try to debate. And guess what? We chop their ass up too. I don't give a damn because you know cop. You are a civilian to me. You understand? Me and my brothers are soldiers. So guess what? We gave the police the business. To the point, you know what they did? They came to try to stop us from speaking on their corner. But guess what they had to do? They know we wasn't wrong, so they left us alone. You understand? But that's what we do. We speak out against the crimes that happens against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in this country. Nobody else is doing it to white people. We ain't go to them and, like you said, DMG, we didn't hang them in return. We ain't just going around picking out innocent, like they just did Ahmaud Arbery. They turned around and went from their city to another city and targeted an innocent black man and claimed he's robbing their business. When, guess what? I did that before. I walked into a home in a building that was being built, and I was looking at it because I had my own construction business. I was a carpenter, a painter in the union.
It was white people going to look at that.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, man.
They ain't run up on none of them white
Come on, that's what I'm saying. Everybody do that.
people. I gotta go.
Come on with it. But I'm just saying, before they try to take that debate, you gotta come with something else, man. You understand? That's not even a challenge I'm even willing to take. That's minute to me. You understand?
Hey, Q, but Q, for real, me and you can chop it up about why, and we can get into that stipulated definition I always talk about, because ain't nothing a black group ever did, don't ever compare to what these crackers and did to our people. I stand on that.
Thank you.
Me and you can chop it up about that. We can jump on tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. Speaking of Wednesday, I got this coming up with a Christian apology. He new to the channel, so Cap, I told you I'm gonna send you the link, so you can come in and ask the brother some questions.
I'm gonna get in there.
See what's up.
I'll get in there. Ain't no sweat. Yep.
So y'all see it, the brother Dustin Larkin, Christian apology, reached out to me, said he want to come on, chop it up, possibly have some dialogue and debates on the channel, talking about other religious concepts as compared to Christianity. So we're gonna chop it up on the interview on Wednesday, and then we might see him square up against Captain K, because that's where everybody wants to smoke with. So as always, my brother, I appreciate you coming on.
Oh, ain't no sweat. Damn right,
For everybody that wants to smoke with Cap, hit me up. And I'll bring it to the table and see what he got to say about it. Till then, that's peace. We out.
All right, DMG, shalom, brother.
All right, my brother.
All right.